Yes, it's myself, JB's, and my debut album, Realms, is out everywhere June the 1st. And to celebrate, we're throwing a launch party at Box Park Shoreditch.
You are now locked in to Mode.London, the one-stop shop for all things UK underground. Tune in to hear the best in grime, dubstep, garage, drum and bass, funky and more. You can follow us on Instagram at Mode.Radio.London and Twitter at Mode.Radio.London. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, Mode.London, for all the freshest content. Keep it locked. Mode is home.
Internationalist, just playing some tunes really early on. This is Mia Musa from a new EP. This one is called Remind. There'll be more, don't worry. I'm SQC and I've got a great guest today as well with Sian, Arli, and a little bit more about that later, about getting you into the rhythm a bit. All right, here with Mix Internationalist. I'm Sad Queers Club. You can find me on Instagram on the Sad Queers Club, here on Mode.London, which you can also find on Instagram. And I'm so excited. Got my very good friend and amazing MC and producer, Sian Arli, here on the show with me today. And in a moment, you're going to hear from her. Going to hear some of the tracks that inspired her EP. We're also going to chat a little bit about it, hear some more tracks, and then a little bit of a mix at the end as well. So stay tuned for some track selections from Sian Arli. So excited to have her on, and we'll talk a bit more about her EP in a moment. Alright, so right after this song, we've got Sian Arli talking a bit more about We'll Get There. Her EP out on Peach Records since like last week, maybe. Just really exciting. So we'll hear a little bit of a track selection about some of the songs that she's been listening to when making the tune. We'll talk a bit more. When making the EP, we'll talk a bit more about the EP as well, because it's beautiful. But yeah, keep tuned for that. One more song after this one, and Sian will jump on. Make sure to grab the EP as well from Peach Records on Bandcamp, any of your preferred services as well. And enjoy listening to it in a moment as well.
Então enquanto teu formato rodeia Can you hear me now? Yo, good evening, people. I'm really excited to be joining one of my best friends in the world, SQC. My name's Sian, Arli. I'm excited to play you some music. I'm going to start with a few tunes that I was rinsing before and during making the project. Going to start with a couple moody ones, and then we'll have a chat and come back to some more selections. That one was Suck It Head, Make Myself Cry, big up Suck It Head, big up Rich. I love you, you've inspired me so much as a producer. So yeah, big up you. Next one is Nazar, Anticipate, from a really beautiful album that he put out last year. I think it's called Demilitarized. I feel bad if I got it wrong, but enjoy.
Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, all these years, please keep it yours, but on my way, stay with all of the doors, exposure comes with us, Is it too late? Be better when we tell it. It's not supposed to control our mind. Every move anticipate. Keep it on. It's gonna be call it cost. Push against the west. The one is too late.
Yeah, best in the room that I stutter. I ain't tryna hear about my man's trash. His trash sounds like that boy's treasure, how pleasant. I think they need each other. I've been working hard since I could eat CD cover. I treat this thing like my girl. I'll serenade her like my girl. And she knows I'm not no meaty lover. I did a show in Bristol, then I was in Brighton. Exciting, hit the goal like Rutter. Fair announcements, Bruce Buffer, she's Buffer and Buffy. The Ross Clock Slayer, I ain't no player, my skin's just tougher. I came a long way from the gutter. Best in the room, no stuttering. If you disagree, go suck your. Best in the room, no stammer. His Tito and Michael will see who's better. Unruly like my fama. I just ducked the wing like Saka. I did it with finesse like vintage Kaka. I told them that I'm more than a rapper. I was more than a trapper. Same way I distribute like Gamma. You can call me a Hulk smasher. I just had to deal with my platter. I dealt with the things on my plate. More time in the booth, less time in tape. Last time I said, yo, sorry, I'm late. Quick break. Next time I'ma tell them to wait. Tell that boy, get out of my face. Next time I'ma get a flight to Kuwait. Yeah, best in the room, I got girl in us telling me that I'm hot. She wants to see where I'm from. I got guys from CV down to West Brom. Authentic, babe, you can see where I'm on. I don't know my path, I'ma leave it to God. I'm trying to be the reasonable one, but yeah. It's my season, restored the feeling. I got sounds everyone's needing. They all need treating, but it's all good. I got tunes for spiritual healing. It's my season, restored the feeling. I got sounds everyone's needing. They all need treating, but it's all good, like, yeah. I got something to confess. I don't always think I'm the best, but this music thing so close to my chest. Ain't the best in the game, but the best in the West. I look straight, not right or left. I can't see them, man, so they can't be a threat. Look, you could have an army of 10, but it won't change shit, and I so makeshift.
That one was 1997, Something to Confess. Big up 1997, my favourite MC from Brum. And that one's produced by Mike Skinner from The Streets, incredible instrumental. And before that, like I said before, it was Nazar, Anticipate from Demilitarize. The next one up is from one of my favourite artists, Kia. I've rinsed her album to death. I'm gonna see her at We Out Here this year. I can't wait. So if anyone else is going We Out Here, I'm gonna see you at that stage.
Pardon me, excuse me. I might have just had too much to drink. I plan to go home, I'm on the brink, but I'm trying to just find out what you think. Not to be facetious, but don't you wanna tell me one of your secrets? Don't just come and bail like all of the previous. Go ahead and just tell me what you see. Wait, hold up. My bad, let me go restore my code. I'll have what you have and pour me up. Add that to the tab and keep it coming. Add that to the pad and keep it numbing. Cash grab, turn my oneness into hundreds. Bad is the feeling that it comes with, but I can't go hungry. Well, that's enough about me. I know I done had too much to drink. I plan to go home, I'm on the brink, but I'm trying to just find out what you think. I know you see it. I can feel you trying to find what's underneath. I can let you get behind and under me, but I'm trying to just find out what you think. We could go all night. I could ride it from your head down to your thigh. You could ride it, we could be a bull tonight, but I'm just trying to find what pulls your mind. So what's up? Is you finna confess or what? I won't fight it, we can head down to the cup, but I'm trying to just get real studious. Finish head down, booty up. Yeah, yeah. Head down, booty up. Yeah. Like, what you think? Like, what you think? Like, what you think? Like what you think about the fact that the world as we know it was shaped by hate and conquer and murder overflowing, and when we build a village it's overrun by pillaging. Like what you think about the notion that all the way across the ocean is people like us devoted to breaking the world up open and changing the status quo, empowering all the people and doing the full of hope. Do whatever have you thinking. Do whatever have you thinking.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Do whatever have you thinking.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stay like I would have before. I've been waiting. I know when you said too much. I won't stay like I would have before. I've been waiting. I know when it ended. Maybe I could just have it my way. I stay over in my place and let me sink into my space. And maybe you can know me like I could. Brush it off, I know I should. And I could know how to feel good. Well, I've tried to keep it in, feeling it tightly bound in clothes. Words can't talk. truth for me, but don't tell me that I'm wrong. You know I call it all off. You know I call it all. You said too much. I won't say like I would have before. I've been waiting. I know when it ended. You said too much. I won't stay like I would have before. I've been waiting. I know when it ended. Give me some here. Forgetting all my ways when I'm here. I'm trying not to say why I'm here. Give me some here. Give me some here. Forgetting all my ways when I'm here. I'm trying not to say why I'm here. Give me some here. Said too much. I won't say like I would before. I've been waiting. I know when you've said too much. I won't stay like I would before. I've been waiting. I know when
All right. I'm going to ask you in a second when I've sorted your microphone out who that was, because that's a special one as well. But just give me 1 second. Let's see if you're on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Come even closer.
How's that? Is that better? All right, great. So who was that? So last tune was Mia Musa. That one was Too Much. One of the singles from her recent debut EP, Rinse and Repeat. It's all self-produced, all written by Mia. And what's really exciting is that on the 4th of July, we're going to be playing at a festival called Westival in Pembrokeshire. We've got a 30-minute slot. It's going to be sick. Yeah, man. Can't wait.
What have you got planned for it? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, we had a little rehearsal earlier.
Yeah.
But I think we're mostly just going to be playing music from the EPs because we both put one out in like very close succession. They feel like they live in a similar kind of thematic world. So actually, we had our first rehearsal today and kind of went through the set list and it was feeling really good. And then we've got a song that we previously put out under Arli and Musa that's definitely got to make a feature as well.
Ah, amazing. And you know, you see it here. I knew that you had a rehearsal today, so sorry to put you on the spot, but that's how you get that secret information. First ones to hear.
You had the intel, man.
It's amazing. I've really loved, I guess you and me also had a kind of launch party together, like your artistic partnership is so special, and you can hear it in this project as well.
I think so, man.
I don't know if you want to give folks like a little bit of the rundown. It was private, so it's up to you kind of how much.
From the listening session.
Yeah, because it was beautiful. And
yeah, it was, man.
I felt really honoured to be there. And I guess it spoke to the partnership that you have as well. So I wondered, if you wanted to talk to that a little bit, because even with the tunes that you played, I feel like so many of them, we were chatting, you're like, that's a mate of mine, this is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Like, that feels like it's a real part of your practice.
100%. So yeah, the listening session, we me, Mia, and our friend and like love Kai put together the show at Earth Kitchen, and it was really lovely to be able to play. Like we each wanted to play our projects in full. I feel like we wanted people to receive them as a kind of full piece rather than like a series of songs. And we just had like a really beautiful setup. There was loads of friends and family in the room, new friends, old friends, and we ran through the projects. We got people to put on like masks, like kind of blindfolds, and we had little. And I was quite surprised everyone did it. I thought there might be a bit of reluctance in the room, but there wasn't. And we had blankets and candles that Mia's sister and my partner Roisin like just made the space really beautiful. Mia's family like came and I did so much help. It felt like such a loving, warm space to be in. See, we played our projects in full back to back, spoke a little bit about them, which was really nice because I feel like you often present your piece of music or piece of art to the world and people take it how they take it. But it was nice to be able to, I guess, like, let people know what we're trying to achieve as well, and kind of have that inform the listen. And then other lovely friend Sian hosted a Q&A, and like it was just so good. I just honestly, it was like for me the first time where I felt like, right, I'm an artist, you know, and like my friends and loved ones are seeing me in like in that light in full. And it was really beautiful to share with me, and like it's not something I personally would have liked to have done on my own. It felt like it was possible because we're doing it together, and like you said, we have this creative partnership where I feel like there's just a lot of support, because it is actually just quite long doing music when you're grown and you got a job and you got all these relationships and all these other commitments. It takes, I think, can take quite a lot from you. So for me, having that creative community that is, you know, me and Mia have that, and we have it beyond that, just makes it something that's really worthwhile beyond like individual achievement or how many streams you get or all that kind of bullshit that I think can get in the way. So the night felt like it captured that.
No, that makes perfect sense, and you could really feel it being in the room as well. I feel like everyone turned out. Even Sian, you know, you're also like with a full outfit. I was like, you're on the interview today. Like, I loved it, and it felt really special to be a part of it, I guess, as well.
I'm so glad.
And I guess for folks, you know, if you haven't heard of Mia Musa, make sure to check her out as well. I know there's lots of MCs on the station, so if you want a vocalist on top of a song, Mia's your person. And likewise, a fresh EP out that you can find on Bandcamp as well.
Bandcamp, if you're streaming, it's all there. It's rinse and repeat, Mia Musa, all one word.
We're playing some of the songs from there as well. So the first track of the show I played earlier is from Mia. You played another track as well. Yeah. So I'm sure you've heard that as well. And I guess I wanted to talk a bit about your EP as well. So we'll get there. It's just been released on Peach Records. And I mean, we could talk more about Friendship as well, because Peach Records is also a project that you're part of. Yeah. But maybe let's get into that in a second.
Yeah.
We haven't really heard you talk about the actual EP yet.
It's true.
I guess, you know, I've been a part of some of the process. It's been a process.
It's been a process.
It's been a process, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The end product. But I guess, talk to us a bit about the process, about what the EP is about for you.
Okay.
What it means for you.
So yeah, we'll get there. It's 10-track EP. The 6 songs that I wrote, and the other 4 pieces on there are interludes that I put together from 3 of them are from a voice series of like voice recordings of my mom that I chopped up and kind of reinterpreted the conversation. I think to kind of reflect the parts that really stood out to me, or like the dialogue that I wanted to have with her through the songs. And then I wrote the songs in response to that. The first 2 were produced by one of our best friends, Eyes for Short, who's an incredible producer from Brum, which is where I'm from, where Mia's from. And I started those songs like probably during the pandemic, when I was first coming back to making music, and I was living at home with my mom, and it was around that time we're having these kind of difficult conversations. It was like the first time I went back home for a significant period of time to live with her because of the pandemic, and we were having to face the past for the first time. You know, like I'd moved to London and like ran away and thought I'd got away from the past, and
Not of us here.
yeah, right. It's like YOLO, just go and party away, and then you know, like that wasn't. I wasn't able to do that anymore at that point. But I just felt like really moved by the fact that my mom was like so open and so willing to have these like very difficult, honest conversations with me about the past and help me process it and I guess be heard. So yeah, like I think last year sometime I like wanted to put a project together. I'd done enough therapy, I think, to like actually be able to take that pain and depression and like turn it into something other than itself, and told my friend Kai, who I work on Peach Records with, like I need to do a project. Give me a deadline to stick to. I need to like just stop overdoing it. I think like through the time, you know, we obviously have made music together and both know how hard it can be to just like finish something, particularly when you're the one putting it out and the book ends with you. So for me, it felt actually really good to be like time bound around a commitment to other people and them having to put projects out. So that's how I kind of decided to make it. We'll Get There is the title. It's in reference to me and my mom, and I guess just going through the labor of like trying to heal from the past, but trusting that it's worth it. It's like an endeavor that's worthy of our time and energy. And then there's another little interlude on there from my nan, which I don't even know if she's heard it properly yet, but many people have heard her.
I put it on the post.
I loved it.
Well.
I loved it.
I love it so much.
So I don't know if you locked in, Nan, because I don't know if you know how to use this kind of online streaming. But if you are, I love you. Big inspiration. So yeah, I feel like that's a kind of intro to the project.
Yeah. I mean, beautiful. And I guess your mum has been on the show as well before.
Yeah, your mum was here last year for your show.
Post-carnival vibes. But I guess what has it been like, I guess, working on it, but also like since it's been out, like how's your mum feel about it? Like maybe actually next time we should call her in and ask her.
I think we should ask her, because another friend asked me this, and I've been meaning to ask my mum again because I've asked her like at a few different points in the project.
Yeah.
And I was saying to someone the other day, I kind of feel like she has been on the journey so much with me. Like every time I go home over the past, say, like 6 to 9 months, I'd play her the music, I'd show her the lyrics, I'd show her interludes that I'd done of like her part. And sometimes she'd say, you need to take that out, and I have to take it out. Or, we'd kind of get into these conversations that were quite intense and emotional, but I feel like we kind of went on an arc of like, towards the end, they become more and more joyful, and it felt like we were both in getting the project done together.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's kind of gone through it all, and now it's out. It's like, I've done that. We've done it.
You've been doing that.
Yeah, but she seemed very calm at the listening party, and like she just really enjoyed chatting to my friends and seeing old and new faces. Yeah, I think she's like incredibly strong and resilient to be able to, like a lot of us come from that culture of where it's you don't talk about your business outside the house, on road, none of that. And I feel like just seeing, I guess, her also being willing over the years to like open up and let us open up and see actually that it's healthy and it's helpful. I have a lot of respect for her for that. But I need to check. I might call her in a bit and say, what do you reckon? How are you doing?
There's going to be all this content out there about you being like, this is how she feels about it. It's like, take that out. That's really sweet. But it was beautiful. You could feel it in the event as well. And I think with the EP itself, I feel like you're opening up a lot of stuff. Like I think the message of like, doesn't just have to be something that you don't really talk about at all, because so many of us have gone through it and have not found a way to kind of talk to our families about it or process it together.
Exactly.
It's like a really good example, I think, as well. Apart from being beautiful to listen to and just like generally joyful, I think even if you didn't know the context of it, I think it's a really special thing to have put out there like that. I hope you feel some of that as well, because it's a pretty big deal. Like,
I think so.
To
like
do a process like that,
Yeah, I feel like it's been nice to hear people say like, okay, maybe this isn't something someone said the other day after the listening party, maybe it's not a process they could imagine going through with a parent, right? Like maybe the parent's not up for that, or they've got other shit going on, but that they felt like maybe then as the like adult, that's something that they might be able to offer to a young person in their life, to like to hear them and be willing to go on this kind of honest, painful journey of like bringing something into light. And I just feel like there isn't really anything better that a music project I think could achieve than like that kind of thing, I think she's really like, she's given me a gift, and I just it's hard to actually put into words how much it's meant for her to be on board with going through that process.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I guess also I don't want to kind of talk about it too much, but I think for me, like one of the things when I was writing up, I guess the post for today, and I was struggling with the words a bit. I'm not, I don't usually post big words with my posts anyway. My Substack is completely unused, but I was thinking about it, and I think part of why this piece resonates with me so much, as well, is because it really, there's like the support and the care of the women and binary people in your life that can really feel
100%.
through it, and that's a really like positive outcome. I think often we're pushed as marginalized genders, as black and brown people, as queer people, to kind of present it as like a sad story. And I think the thing that I always take from your music is the duality of it. Maybe there's some sad bits, but there's so much power in it and inspiration, and I guess the people that actually feature on the project, but all the people that get mentioned or that have contributed to it in some way. And yeah, I guess I wanted to give you a quick chance to talk about it, and then I'm going to get a bit technical because you're also a sick producer. So I hear a bit more about that, not just
sick.
the other stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I touched on it on the night of the listening party, that I felt like, cool, me and my mum we've done this thing, right? But like none of that would have been possible without meeting the people that I met when I moved in with you, basically. Like I feel like having met like an amazing bunch of women and non-binary people, and don't get it twisted, I have these people at home, and some of them were there on the night as well. But who I feel like when I met you guys, there was just like a new understanding of this thing we've gone through as a family that's actually very common, but not really spoken about with much understanding, that I think definitely it's totally inspired the way that I've then related to my mum, and tried to see both of us as survivors, and try and make space for, you've had this experience as you were in this relationship, you were raising children and I was the child, and try and really meet her with love and empathy and still be honest. I feel like so much of that learning and compassion that I was able to have for her when I went home in the pandemic was because I was around so much love and care and actual community here in London that's totally built me up and rebuilt me as a person, and made dealing with my family things so much more possible. The music itself has come from that thing as well, but the intent and everything behind it and the process has all been possible by the amazing people that I have in my life. I'm blessed with incredible friends, and feel very lucky. I was thinking on the way here, I just have such a woman / non-binary oriented life in London, and really cherish it, and I think that so much of that has contributed to how me and my mum now relate, and the way she understands me as who I am. And she's also part of us when she comes here. She's one of us, and you have all treated her as one of us, and I think that's something that's been really special for her, particularly when something like domestic abuse really fractures your relationships with your family and your friends, to then be met with this love and care, I think has been healing for my whole family, not just me. Yeah.
That's beautiful. And yeah, I mean, that's part of the kind of community that you can find as well. When I had the same experience, other people are kind of what influenced me to actually be open about some of that stuff rather than just eat it in. So I guess for folks listening or listening to the music as well, I just recommend, I guess, with your trusted ones, chat about it. If you want to, if you need to. There's just so much power, I guess, to be found once it's not just you by yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
I think so, and I think obviously it's not always the case, and it's not I think just saying stuff makes it easier, it's always going to land, but I would just generally say in the long run I feel like it's just better not to hold and bear these things on your own in isolation, a fester. So yeah, but big up all the survivors everywhere, man. Sending love and solidarity.
Always. And I wanted to talk a little bit about your practice in terms of producing as well, because I knew that you were an MC when we met, but you were on a little bit kind of an extended hiatus.
It was 10 years.
It took your time. I feel like, MCs always need a bit of time to find their creative process as well. I feel like if you, I'd choose to be behind the decks. You guys wear your heart on your sleeve, so I can imagine there's more to it. And I want to get into that in a little moment as well, maybe even after playing some tunes if you want to have a drink or something. But I wanted to talk a bit about your skills as a producer, because I guess when I first kind of started making music with you, that was the big thing you were working on. And also, like, your productions have been played, like, all over as well. Like, they're, you know, recognized productions.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
I wanted to, I guess, chat a bit about it. How did you get into it? There isn't still, it's a very, like, homogenous field when it comes to it.
Yeah,
And
for real.
I feel like it'd just be really nice to hear a little bit about what it means to you, what's allowed you to do, how it's featured, and we'll get there as well.
Definitely. So yeah, I started producing in. It was just after we got kicked out of our house.
Join the Renters Union. Should have been unionised back then.
Absolutely. And then we moved to Walthamstow, and you moved to maybe Leytonstone. I remember Isaac for short, who I was referring to earlier. My friend from home was also living in London and like just moving around, and he left his iMac with me. He was like, "Oh, there's Logic on there. You should have a go." But I'd never played it. I'd just watched him producing for years since we're teenagers, and he always used to say to me that I was just like, he once said, "You're never gonna be satisfied, are you?" With like him making beats for me. And I think back to it often because I think at that point I didn't have the language like growing up to communicate to producers what I wanted, but I had the sounds in my mind. So like I had a year from that was probably in about 2017, 18. I started messing about on Logic, making really horrible beats, and then I think I got a bit bored. And then when I moved home and had the pandemic, and I wasn't working at the time, so I had nothing but time, and just started to try messing about on Logic. So I was like, I need to do something. And Isaac he just helped me. And I think after years and years of watching him, I kind of picked up enough to have a go at stuff. And then I just went all in. At that point, I wasn't writing. I'd written little things over the years, like little choruses that I'd share with my girlfriend, but I didn't actually think I was going to start MCing again at that point. I just thought, let me be a producer now. Yeah. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Like just learning how to use sounds. And it was just like a beautiful new challenge. And I think I was like, I think looking back, I would have made more sense as a producer almost, because I'm like just very geeky with it, and like being locked in on the computer was like very me. But I just think when I was younger, I just didn't have the like concentration for it, because it takes a lot of concentration. And yeah, I just like practiced, and eventually I knew that I'd become like pretty decent at it when I'd sent Iz a beat, and he was like, "You made this." No, you never made it. And I think after that, that's when I started to like send things out to DJs. Yeah, and like have had really cool DJs play my beats, which is crazy stuff I've not even really put out properly. So yeah, that's been an ongoing practice. Then I did like an online course, which is where I met Mia Musa. It was like for women and non-binary people to learn how to produce. And after that was like the first time I was sharing my music in a like group setting, and the group was all like black and brown people and super supportive. And I think after that's when I like put stuff on SoundCloud and was like, okay, let me just try and do this. Like it felt like seeing everyone else doing it. I was like, oh, okay, there's people like me that want to do this and are doing it, and who are sick and who rate what I'm doing. So yeah, that's kind of how I got started in production. Yeah.
Incredible. I feel like that's always the number one feedback that you hear as well. Like you actually just need to like do the thing.
100%.
Like once you're like vaguely happy with it, you get a bit of good feedback. You just need to go do the thing.
100%. And like put the things out, which I'm not that good. Like, don't be wrong, I'm not that good at, but I think like I think it's good practice that I would like to take more of my advice on.
There's a thing out now.
There's a thing out now, so I've done the thing, I've done it.
What do you want to do? Do you want to chat a bit more? Do you want to play a bit from the EP?
I reckon let's play some of the EP. Yeah. And then maybe we can play we can play half of it, have a little chat, and then maybe play the rest of it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, wicked.
Sian Arli here on Mix Internationalist on Mode.London. So excited. just sit in and relax, really. This is on Peach Records if you're trying to find it, on Bandcamp, anywhere else as well. You can find, what's your Instagram for folks to find you?
So it's at Sian Arli, which is, let me see if I remember the thing, Sugar, Indigo, Alpha, November, Alpha, Romeo, Lima, Indigo, or highpeachrecords.com.
I don't know if that made it easier or harder.
I can't tell, I think it was harder.
But yeah, we'll start with the first one and we'll play halfway through. You'll hear a bit more from us as well. But thanks so much for being on here with.
Of course. Character testing. I gotta stick to this plan and just exit. I swear I did what I thought was the best thing. So if I act like it's cool, I'm regressing. Of course it was too soon to call you my brethren. And of course sure my bonds were invested. Then all my mistrust, it gained interest. But where we start taking or breaking bread, it's kinda cruel when I'm recalling us texting. But Melly said it's cool, so it's cool, I'm blessed. I doubt my thoughts, so I talks are a blessing. It's kinda cruel when I recall what I've been left with. Now with thought, I think it's cool, I get the message. Two fools all tooled up in a bedsit. Place all torn up, fucked, I could I let it. Get this, I think it's best I get to step in. You lost your night for rhetoric.
Staying is believing that we're both in it for the same thing. Remain anyway, fading away.
Back in this bitch like I never left. Wrong turn, I'm sure my babies will conquer. That you've been messing up my head like a long perm. 30 years, that's a long burn. It's just this feeling that I'm not heard. Stuck in an encore long term. Yet another caged songbird. I keep saying that I'm not hurt, but I'm certain I'm hurting. I'm certain it's curtains. I'm certain I'm flirting. You're worthless, I'm worthless. This was love as I'd learned it, but when your words they crush me in cursive and you push me to this place where the cutlass looks perfect, I'm certain I'm cutting, I'm gone. Lord, I never earned this. Bleak and wretched, cursed. Belly of the beast where I can't be assertive. Reason felt hopeless. I used to be nervous till Camus came along and affirmed this absurdist. Wow.
Remain anyway, fading away. Staying is believing that we're both in it for the same thing. Remain anyway, fading away. Staying is believing that we're both in it for the same thing. Remain anyway, fading away. Running from the people and the places I know. Looking for a reason and a place to call home.
Look, I know I shouldn't stay, but I beg you let me lay, yeah. Spend a day, yeah, maybe run away, yeah.
It's either stay with you or stay with my thoughts. Did you know that I was young, I was weak, I was sold? You were a freak, I was meek and you were bold.
Look, I wanted it all, I let all of my parts unfold. Get stoned and we touched all parts unknown.
In our home, I could have sworn you knew it all. Then I tried to heed all your calls on my own. Life got deep, things were bleak and you were cold. Man, I couldn't believe you really asked me not to chat on the phone. Couldn't breathe, couldn't flee, wouldn't last on my own. Wasn't free from the evil that I'd run away from, I was stuck. Running from the reasons for the ways that I go. looking for a people and a place to call my own. Look, I know I shouldn't stay, but I beg you let me lay, yeah. Spend a day, yeah, maybe run away, yeah. It's either stay with you or stay with my thoughts. Did you know that for a moment it's a dream? We're alone, you and me, one beholden to a team. I was yours to hold, yours to keep, yours to mold, yours to need, yours to scold, yours to teach, yours to own. Yeah, I miss sleeping on the floor. Kept threatening you leave, but your feet just wouldn't. Knew what to say for you to keep this woman. I was deep in cousin. I said I was insecure about my features, so you wrote a thesis on them. Repeated cussing, frequent, you keep it coming until I was feeling nothing. Then you turn round and give me the sweetest loving. Man, I need some deeper discussions. Need to hear my nan all her preaching or something. I love her, you love him. The steep repercussions and keeping it hush would just breed these eruptions. I thought it was love, but what if it wasn't? I thought it was love, but it really wasn't. Thought this is war, this is grief, it's abhorrent, it's long, I'm gone. Cause here there is no romance like Mika and Terza. So when I say, baby I'm hurt, it's only making it worse. And of course then I say I'm a burden. Maybe I'm cursed or a very sick person. Me weak and uncertain, beat down to a bleaker version. And you just wanna fight like Durden when all I do is write like Hurston. So yes, there is a cause for concern, you're discerning. Since my jaw's been rocking, not gurning, the door stops knocking, I'm learning. Still got a job and I'm earning, so thank God, that means a damn lot. Me and my laptop, moved to Totty, it was feeling like a standoff. Hands off, chop like Van Gogh. You said sorry, but the sorry wasn't that soft. It weren't that soft, man, it's lonely. Rolling in the city, this big city solo. Gotta say YOLO, I was in 5 miles, didn't go Soho. Ended up at 5 miles, didn't go Soho. I was at 5 miles, didn't go Soho. Onto my own thoughts, had me in a chokehold. It was all small talk, it was all photos. It was a whole heap of things that you don't show.
On the table next to you. What did that mean?
I had to listen. I had to listen.
Whatever you threw at me, I had to listen, man. What did that mean?
I had to listen and take it on board. And I had to listen and allow you to see that I acknowledge it all. I
I love being a mum. Love being your mum.
And I saw how you were bright, confident, determined, and and I thought, yeah, this is the girl that I always wanted to be. Because you think, Mum, I'm joyful for that.
Do you know what I mean? But I thought I could fight it. I really thought I could fight it. Do you know what I mean?
Noise in your head, that's what it feels like. It's like it doesn't stop, and it don't matter how it don't go. And then sometimes
nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank.
I just want to quieten the noise, looking for the easiest way out of the void. Started by choice, now I just march to that voice, spark and rejoice. With Melly and lads in the car and the boys pulled up, full of a noise. Ruckus did run and the toy turned up, but frankly it was just one of them nights. Grew between a couple in fights, I'm telling ya, there was some trouble sometimes. Shit make it want cover your eye, when I could then I dusted and run it to eyes. Since then been a sucker for hype, I'm telling ya, I really felt stuck in that life. Man, I said, we lot might need to look at that twice. Weren't ready for that, their advice. They weren't steady, but damn, they were right. The burns levied, sweet returns, buried sad fair goodbyes. Fam, where was I? Running for years, running for tea, green lanes with the girls and we're scuffing police. Back at the flat and we're cutting up trees, hating all the things that we couldn't have been. JC said that he's worried for me, but there's nothing to see, yeah, there's nothing to see. I walk these streets like 4 DVs and burn that bush from a portion of ease. Home weren't sweet as it ought to have been, and a nuclear dream ain't all that it seems. One son, one daughter, caught between one idiot king trying to slaughter the queen.
All right, that was the first full from We'll Get There by Sean Arli on Peach Records. Was it at at High Peach Records.
At High Peach Records, yeah. Or highpeachrecords.com.
Easier.
Yeah. Easier, innit? Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on and talking about the project. We talked a little bit about I guess the content and the maybe more emotional process.
Yeah.
And heard a bit about you as a producer. So I was, what was the production process for this? Like, how did you go about it? How did it start? Who worked on it with you? I know there's a team. Like, I know because I know, but also I feel like you got the sense now from this conversation.
Yeah.
That there's always many people.
Of course. So the first 2 songs that you heard, the first one was Remain Fade. Second song was Stay With You. Isaac, Eyes for Short, my friend from home, amazing producer, made those 2 beats probably around 2020. And then we took those and every other piece on the record to my sweet friend Kai, and they kind of built up the production with us. So what I did is, so I had those 2 beats from Eyes, and then the rest was me and Kai. So I think when we decided I was going to do the record through Peach, and I was just going to do a record full stop, I kind of gave them a batch of music that I'd like got to a certain point, I'd worked on for a few years. I loved it. I knew I could make something of it, but they didn't feel like songs yet. And I feel like this project has taught me how you make a song. I feel like I'm a beat maker, and I'm learning how to be a producer, and I've learned a lot about how to be a producer on this project. How to make the music aid the story that I'm trying to tell as an MC. Particularly, I feel like I wish I could show you the beat before and then like after, but Stay With You, that was just like a loop for such a long time, and I'd managed to write a lot to said loop, but it was like as soon as we started introducing these like organs and all these different synths, they just like took the song to a completely different place where it feels like the music itself could make you feel something, whereas I feel like having a background as an MC, I was always focused on the words. Like, I want people to hear what I'm saying. I want my words to evoke emotions. But I feel like I've learned with this, like, how you get the music to do that. So, yeah, it was like 50-50, I would say. Me and Kai, I'd, like, take stuff. As a producer, I feel like my strength is very much, like, I love using samples. I love finding samples from, like, old pieces of music or weird places and creating something from that. I really like drums and percussion, and I feel like that's my bag. And I can really love that kind of music, and I feel like I understand what I'm trying to do, and I can like convey what's in my head. Whereas Kai is like can play every instrument and just insanely talented. And I feel like when it comes to like melody, that's where they've really, for me, taken my like what I've done and just like took it somewhere else. So yeah, I feel like I've massively grown as a producer from the process, and like just learn. I think also just like on a project basis, like I've just learned things just take a while to get the mix you want. Takes a while to like find the sounds you want. Takes a while, and I've definitely learned patience through this project.
Working with other people as well just like builds you up so much, right? Like you just learn other ways of doing it, how people make the softwares do the things that they like what fit into their workflow and stuff, because it's infinite.
Completely infinite, which is like the scary thing about when you start like using a DAW. It's just like, oh god, I could like go take this in 1,000 different directions. So yeah, I think like I love that about working with other people. Like there just are limitations because they're gonna want to do one thing, I'm gonna do one thing, and we're gonna have to find a way to compromise. Or there are just things where I'll be like, no, you're right, you just take that. I feel like working with Kai took so much pressure off me having to try and make all the decisions myself. It made the process much quicker. It just, we like could get the thing done. Yeah, I like love making beats, but like that particular process, I really like collaborating with other people. For me, I get too in my own head otherwise. Start remaking beats. You've heard about 10 different versions of the last track on the EP, so it was nice to just pin down one.
I mean, the problem is just always that the beats are great. Like, I don't actually think there's a problem with the beats. It's just like when you feel like they're done.
Yeah.
No, you need other people for that process,
I think so.
I think as well. I mean, yeah, beautiful. I guess I wondered as well a little bit, like, you have different producers around you in your friendship group. we're playing a few different people here as well. And I wondered if you wanted to shout out anyone in particular, because you mentioned so many people to me and the tracks.
Yes.
I think it's worth a shout out. And I mean, I was even thinking about it just now when you were saying like some of the drums you really like. I was usually in the show, I try and like pick out some tunes that fit the person I'm coming in with. And sometimes I fail miserably, but you know, I try my best. And I felt like, especially the first few songs you were playing, I was like, oh yeah, there is something about the. I was like, what is the connecting thing? Because you know, you listen to it, you don't always like know if you can name it as such. And you saying it just now, I feel like there's something really interesting about the percussions that you use for your productions, and for me, it really fits with the, I guess, concept of the show, which is like trying to play with genres from across the world and trying to find like correlations. And obviously you have jungle beats in there. There's like little bits of like footwork, and even you sent me a remix. We might be able to play it a bit. There's some footwork in there of the tunes. I know you go to the nights as well and all that kind of stuff. But you can feel so much. And I guess before we go to the other producers, I wondered if you wanted to talk a bit about some of the samples, because I know you alter them so much that people don't always know like what it is. But I know there's some like, was it like a reggae vinyl that you had in there somewhere? Like you've just used so many different samples.
Yeah, I absolutely love. I love sampling. For me is like I still can't play an instrument. So I think my love for the drums and percussion is like that was the entry point for me. It's like I don't need to know music for this. I just need to have rhythm, and I have rhythm. And sampling has been the way that I got into production again, because I couldn't play something. And I know a lot of people, when they get into production, they'll start kind of making simple synth lines, but it just, I needed something quicker, and I think that's where sampling come in. But I sample from everywhere. I've got loads of random vinyls. The samples on here, if I'm honest, I can't remember. There are like some that I've got from sample packs. There's some that I've got from like soul records. There's a couple of the tunes where there's a sample. There's like some of the same samples used on different songs, just processed differently. I've got loads of vocals. So I take them from anywhere: YouTube, Instagram. I guess with having all these voice recordings in there, it like speaks to that. I just like finding different material and figuring out how to make it into a beat. Really, yeah.
Amazing. I mean, big it up, because like people don't see the process, but that stuff is sick. Like that.
Yeah, man. No. I think it's really fun. I think it's really fun. Like I definitely feel like through sampling, it has. And like tweaking things and just like not really knowing what I'm doing and having happy accidents, I'm definitely learning as a producer. So much of the best material comes from just trying to fuck with something. And then like a lot of the time when I take stuff to Kyle, maybe I'll have like a loop of something, and like just seeing how they even samples really different from me. Like they do all this micro chopping and they'll pitch things up and down and just create these like beautiful melodies and like add loads of reverb, and you sound like you've got a new instrument. So I feel like there's definitely an ethic amongst of like working with what you've got and trying to make the most out of that, and not seeing the like limitation as something that's just like, well, I can't play an instrument, so I can't make this. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And then in terms of like producers, I guess Mia Musa, amazing producer, and musician and vocalist, like you've heard. Big up Eyes for Sure. Like I said, he taught me how to produce. He's a Birmingham OG. I wouldn't be able to do this without him. Big up Socket Head. I just got a text from him. I don't think he's listening, but I can feel you in spirit, and just another person who's been so generous with me in trying to support me to try new techniques. Like when I spend time with him, a lot of time we use like kind of physical analog gear. That's been really cool. As someone that started making beats on a laptop, it's been like very exciting to use pedals and all these kind of like weird reverbs that he's got. Big up my other brethren, Michael Diamond, who I was with earlier this week. Another generous person who's just like, poured into me a lot and like given me so much confidence. You know when you got friends who are just amazing at music, and then they rate you, and it's like, oh, okay, I must be good then. And like, let this not finish without bigging up you, SQC. Like it's been so beautiful to see your journey, and like I can't wait for the world to hear your music. our collaborations will touch road eventually.
It will happen.
We'll get there.
No, you're carrying it on, to be honest. Like, the community is important in all the ways out. I know that, like, you feel like you've gotten the help from other people, but I feel like you really push that for others as well that haven't gotten there yet. So, no, big up you. Thanks for coming on to the show.
Of course.
Anything else before we jump into the second half of your EP?
To be honest, just big up my family locked in. I just went on my family chat. Big up my cousin Jodie. It's her birthday today. Big up you.
Happy birthday.
Innit, man? Big up Mom and Rory locked in. Auntie Deb, I think I saw you in the chat. Yeah. Uncle Alan, Auntie Annie, hello. It's just really sweet. I feel like my life here in London is often just like very separate and maybe something that my family don't necessarily have a full picture of. So I felt very touched with my family, like engaging with this project. Actually, it's meant an awful lot. So, love you guys.
Big love, everyone. Yeah, I've seen all the group chats, all the messages popping up. Just keep on checking, but it's all good. The sound is on. It's my biggest worry.
Yeah, it's
just
working.
Love. It's all love. So here for the second half of Sian Arli's EP, we'll get there on Peach Records. You'll see all the links and stuff everywhere, but do check it out. And, support artists as well. Get it on Bandcamp. Supports the label and supports Sian as well. And then watch out for that Westival performance. Some more gigs.
My guilt is nothing compared to seeing the anguish in my child. And it weren't nice. Actually, really nice. Some mad way I always thought, I think about the kids. I think about the kids.
The doctor said if I can't find a new way to relate more positively to my surroundings, I'm going to die.
Smoke tree with my family tree. Slow speed, hand it to me. Swore all this green was balancing me. But of course I'm lean, sad as can be. Never thought I'd fiend as bad as it's been. Forced sleep, sat in this dream. Walls weep, back at this scene where small talk and grief are vanishing me. Born free, what you managed to keep. Small piece when we happen to flee. Tall feet when you're grappling weak. And so we pull deep on cannabis leaf. Torn sheets and better beliefs. When I wore sweet cause none asked me for peace. I walk street cause I'm grasping for heat. We all speak when you ain't asking for deeds. So me about that. Is family just some code that you're honor? In court I was lonely, your honor. Pitchforks and holy horror. I've seen war exposed that you follow. Draw teeth can't open and swallow. Draw deep and hope that I'm coping. I wanna believe I am broken, your honor. Dishonesty eats. I'm sorry I'm me. I promised you peace, but all I want to see is to stop with the secrets, lies and pretense. These frightful features that slightly bind and bleed us. I'd cry for Jesus, but I've seen the kindest teachers and righteous preachers try mislead us. So why would I fight to resource what's dying and defunct? Like we're not even kinda equal. Like when man raised hand I must hide all mal. Just smile and try to be small. Not fight for my life, alright, just be cool. What's wrong with you kind of people? Tell yourselves that you're nice but you're kinda evil. So too damn right man I'm kinda Eeyore. And too damn right man I'm trying to detour 3-4.
Hi Sean, it's me, just ringing to see if you're gone already. Well, if you have a nice journey and hope to see you again soon. Bye.
Lord, keep me near your heart.
Sick of running, it's getting harder for me to come back. Sick of running, I feel pitiful and full of thunder. Sick of running, I feel distance, come on, trying to numb that. Sick of running, stuck in the mist, is this what love crafts? There's a voice in my head that I push past. Since a little deviant teeth in dust caps, I'd sneak out a test that I could pass. Keep secrets deep for a rug rat. I'd speak with a peak and push back. Reach for the belt and beat like a stush trap. It's sticky, it's icky, it's just that. All the things that we do for love. If I'm sweet and peaches, could that get you redeeming features? Nudge back. It's me repeating the blood path. Now I'm freezing, grieving the sun back. Another heathen believing in stuff that I'll have you greeting and pleading for love. That's not me, I can't peep when I'm up, fam. That's not me, I can't beat when I'm up. It'll have you scheming to even Stevens. You look, that shit's been eating me up. Not been seated, breathing or sleeping enough, feeling meager, feeble and cruff. Stakes are steep when you keep on dealing with trust and your feet ain't keeping you up. Feeling it all, but still not feeling enough. Can't see from beneath, I'm dust. Time out, scared of peak and freak when I find out. Creeping floors or creaking in my house. It can get dark indoors when it's bright out. Didn't know there were rules in force, but you'll know when they say you better mind out. Run upon you, you better dive down. Kick at your feet, better fight now. Got a black eye now. Yes, could have been everything blessed, could have eyes out. But you're a cunt and you spiteful, prideful. Dagger, 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 that's what I thought. It's sent to die for, that's what I thought. But I'm here ready like, I ain't even 5'4". Tell me that I'm mouthy, that's what I strive for. Tell me that I'm rowdy, that's what I bite for, I fall. Neighbours must can hear what they're keeping their ears and their eyes out. That's what I found. Family saying, man, ask me the question and asking me right now. Can't just lie down, can't just say that you care for my life now. That's not fair, moving like we ain't been. Trying for time now, how do you think I'm now? Depressed with a fine frown. Done with silence, can't talk properly when you're hiding. I know you want to push me to violence. So look, there's my man, family I grew up fighting. James come through like, should I light him up? You can't side with us, change my name like, you can't liken us. You can't frighten I, you can't frighten us. Done with tyrants, so fuck all that shit that you brought up. Done with tyrants, talk is cheap, it's weak, it's raw stuff. Done with tyrants, you man only speak to distort stuff. So let's keep it brief, I was caught up. And don't call on me when it's all up. Wall up, that's a wall up. Curtains drawn and doors shut. Brick and mortared you out of the fort that I thought. So before you walk up, you better small up. I got gates too tall for you to crawl up, and this space too small for you to haul up. All that mess that you call up, all that stress that you call up. So I think it's best you don't call up.
It hurt me to the core to know that my actions led you to where you were. I can dress it up as I like. All I could do, but I could have felt helpless with you. I could have done nothing to make it better, man. Like, mercy, just heap more shit on you. More shit on you. Do you know what I mean? And I've tried to dress it up. I've tried to dress it up for many years.
She can have whatever she wants, because that's my mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what
Because I didn't realise I was still in the cycle. I just didn't realise. And that's why I went back. I thought what I felt was love. Love, love, love. It's fucking hell. It was hell. I could never, ever cope in that environment. Ever again. I would die. My soul would die. Yeah, I'd be nothing. I'd just be a shell. So, no.
Better not again.
Better not again.
Leave me alone.
Leave me
Leave me alone. 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 I've been blue from the top like Journey. Kinda worried that you might stop phoning. I'm alone but I'm not quite lonely. In my room and I'm not even scrolling. I felt doomed and I dropped like Tony. Found me a mouthy, shut when he helped me. All let me bridging them stuck around me. All let me bridging them stuck around me. Body tongue, my red ass video drove me. Sitting here stony. Blue like Leslie when misery holds me. I'm a hostage mostly. Small cost, I'm ghostly. And a lot of the spots it showed me I glossed over how they'd rock me slowly. So the duckling told me there's not a lot we can do and it knocked me cold. I just feel like a lot's been stolen, and most of my luck has not been golden, and most of that lot's what got me rolling back on my own like I'm lost in Walden. But still on my sheets ain't stop me folding. These plates in the grease do not need soaking anymore. I got faith, I'm gonna need plenty more, yeah, plenty more of learning to pace with these 24s long, and it hurts on my face. Many more of these days where I cope just to get it all wrong, get it all wrong, yeah, get it all wrong, and I'm pushing this rock just to let it fall off, pushing this rock just to let it fall off, pushing this rock. It's Sian, Arli here again. It's really been an honour to join my dear friend SQC today. I'm just going to play some more music now, just a couple more tunes that have inspired me over the years. Going to slowly take it a bit more upbeat, like we touched on about some of the things that influence my production. I'm a big fan of footwork and jungle, and it's really, yeah, definitely played a big part in how I produce. So I'm going to take these in that direction. I'm going to start with a track. It doesn't really fit into either of the categories, to be honest, but it's in a similar kind of shared, I'd say, electronic world. This one's Fumu. Greyard. Fumu is like a dope artist that I really enjoy. He's on the Youth label, same label as my friend Sockhead, who I played earlier. Youth based in Manchester / Stockport. They put out loads of incredible music, so I'm going to play 2 tunes by artists on that label. I'm going to shift it up into some Chicago footwork.
That one was Leo, F as Dashed, from an amazing EP put out a few years ago. I can't remember the name of the EP, I'm sorry, but Leo, if you're into that one, look up the Youth label. Next one I'm going to play, I got like two more I want to play to yours. This one is by DJ Manny, Chicago footwork icon. And big up my sister, Jessica Layla, for putting me onto the original. I didn't know the sample, but I was like, this is one of the best samples I've ever heard someone use. And she put me onto the original, which is like a gorgeous R&B track from the 90s by a group called Groove Theory. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
I've been doing my own thing. 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 I'm having bad timing. 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 I've been doing my own thing. I'm having bad timing. I've been doing my own thing. Do my gritty. 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 Do my gritty.
That was the last song from Sian, Arli. Some of the inspirations for We'll Get There, which you can get, and make sure to follow Sian on Insta as well. It'll all be out there. I'm Sad Quiz Club. We're here for another 15 on Mode.London. 4th Monday of every month, Mix Internationalist on here. If you want to jump on or suggest some stuff, drop me a message as well. You can find me on Insta too. Enjoy the rest of this.
Vou no chão, fiquei de quatro, vou sentando e rebolando, 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 joga a bunda na piroca, vai de quatro rebolando, joga a bunda na piroca, vai de quatro rebolando, 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 big da dame.
Bota a palma da mão no chão, bota, 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 bota a palma da mão no chão, bota, 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 bota a palma da mão no chão, bota, 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 bota a palma da mão no chão, bota, 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 bota a palma da mão no chão.
So that's the last song from me. This was Mix Internationalist. Thanks so much, Sian, for coming on and chatting about your release. We'll get there. I'm going to say it 1,000 times, but do get it from Peach Records. I'm at Quiz Club. This is Mix Internationalist, 4th Monday of every month. Big up everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Listen to it afterwards as well on the SoundCloud and everything. And a few of my releases on this show as well. Big up. Last song now.